I'm back, YouTube, with the rest of the Pendulum reading. Again, I apologize. I went on the rant about all that. I just am under a lot of pressure. As you can imagine, I am scared because I do have people that break into my home that harass me all the time, that, all that stuff. So I want to make sure that I'm speaking out and people are hearing me and they're knowing what's going on. And I just pray to God that He sends me the right person that's going to help me and that's going to, or at least, steer me in the right direction to somebody that will help me before it is too late. I had, my daughter, she's her dad's gone, so I'm all she has. So that's really important to me, that I'm here to raise my daughter for the next, 3 years, and, to be here to see her go off to college and get married and have children of her own, and for me to go have a life that I deserve. So that's the main point. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and move on. I was at, for money, and then the last question is, am I still being stalked and harassed now, today? Yes. Is it bad? Yes. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, now we're going back to you guys. Will my child, your child, be successful in life? Yes. Will I be able to purchase a home in the next month or two? Yes. Will justice be served in my situation? Yes. Now I'm going to move on to some different questions. The first question I'm going to ask are psychics the work of the devil? No. Does God punish us I already asked that one, for making mistakes. Will I end up living a peaceful, happy, and abundant life? Yes. Back to me. Are Sunny's readings messages straight from the divine? Yes. For those that think I just make them up, not like I care, but I want you, the viewers, to know that this is real. This is the divine speaks through me and through many other people. So please, you should know if they're real or not. Do people owe me an apology for judging me harshly and for no reason? And this is for you, but it's also a question for me. And that's yes. Will I receive an apology that I deserve? Yes, so you will. So be looking forward to that. I know I will be. Hopefully it comes soon. Am I an angel? And that's for everybody. Or other light worker? Or am I a light worker, is what I mean? Yes, that's a big yes. Sent here from the divine to help Earth, help this planet, because it's being ruled by the devil instead of the higher above. Yes. Now, am I a light worker that was sent here to do that? Yes. Okay, I'm going to move on to a couple more questions. I want to say that these questions might trigger some people. I want you to know I'm not doing them out of spite or because I'm against it. I just want you to know the answers and just address it. The first question is religion part of God's plan? No. Is religion I just asked that. Is religion the work of the devil? Yes. Is it because we do not have to go anywhere to worship God? We can do it from any place, anywhere, at any time. And it should not take us gathering in a group to do so. And people profit off of religion. But people profit off of being psychics too. Is that wrong? No. Because we help people. Well, the ones that are genuine. There are ones that are not real. And I hope that you will know the difference. I'm not going to really go into that. I mean, I guess I could make a video on that and how I feel. But, yeah, should I? Yeah, because I'm right, so. And I hate, people are like, you know, she thinks she knows it all. She thinks she's this. She thinks she's that. And she thinks she's hotty-totty and better than everybody. Do I think that? No. I grew up very, very poor. Very poor. To the point where we were fighting for food. To the point where I was wearing my brother's clothing to school because my mom didn't have the money to buy me clothes. So, and I've faced being poor after all this happened to me. My daughter and I were, you know, going to food banks and having to get food donated to us. I couldn't pay my rent. We were evicted when we lived in Wisconsin. And I mean, I was barely able to pay rent and then survive after that. So, I've never ever, I mean, I've always been the person that, you know, somebody's on the side of the road. I don't care if they go spend the money on alcohol. I don't give a shit what they spend it on. I'm that person that pulls over, and if it's my last dollar, I'll give it to them. That's who I am. Let's see here. Are witches all evil? No. Do witches work for God also? Yes. Is Sunny a witch? Am I a witch? Am I from a long line of, you know, generation after generation? Does it have something to do with my Hopkins family? Yes. Which is, if you research it, my family, the Hopkins, is very well known for being witches. Do I harm anyone with say, spells or no? Do I seek revenge on people? Do I put love spells on people to fall in love with me? No. Do I use spells to protect myself? Do I have to because I have so many people trying to harm me? Yes. Am I also able to see and communicate with the dead? Yes. Am I also a person that lives in the dark and the light? And have I actually experienced what hell is? Like literally what hell looks like, what goes on down there? Was I shown by God? Yes. And the reason why is it because I could not see evil in other people? Yes. Okay, let's move on. Is that all I have? That might be all I had. Let's see here. That is all I had. So those are the questions I had today. So I just want to say that I appreciate all my subscribers. I'm sorry I'm such an emotional person. I am very open and outspoken. That's probably why maybe I was chosen to maybe go through all I've gone through, because I'm not afraid to speak out. I'm not going to live my life in fear. I've lived my life in fear for over almost 10 years now, and I just can't live that way anymore. I have faith in the higher above that they protect me. I have faith that that even though people do harmful things to me, that they say harmful things to me, that they try and, you know, set me up, that in the end, the higher above will prevail, and so will I. I believe now that I have so much more faith in God and all that my angels, my guides, and my ancestors are a huge thing. My ancestors are like a huge part of my life because they're fighting to help me, to help my life be, for me to be able to have a normal life, and for my daughter. And they also want the truth to come out. They also want the people that are responsible for me and what they've done to me And then also for all the other people and all the other bad things they're doing to come out, because it's time for justice to be served and for us to have a normal life. They've all got to live in their riches and their perfect lives and whatever else, while we have struggled and while we are, torn down, and, everybody looks at us like we're just these big pieces of shit that, we're just horrible people, when it's far from that. We, especially in, this, having these abilities and being so connected to the divine and stuff, trust me, I ask all the time if, I'm going to go to hell. I ask all the time if my addictions or whatever are going to hinder me from stuff, because it does bother me. I'm not perfect. Have I ever been perfect? No. Do I want to be perfect after I die? Yeah, I want to be, I want to be able to walk next to God and whatever else. But I want to learn the lessons I'm supposed to learn. I want to be able to help people in every walks of life, which I should be able to, because I've been there. And I want people to stop listening to people that gossip and judge and, ridicule and put people down, because not everybody can handle it. Not everybody's strong enough to be able to turn the other direction. Not everybody deserves it. Nobody deserves it. No matter what somebody does. No one has a right to judge another person. We are all human. We are all here for the same purpose. To learn, to teach other people, to, become better people, to help one another, to be kind, to be loving, to be generous, not to be greedy or selfish, not to be stuck in some sick fetishes on sex. You need to respect who you're sharing your energy with. Sure, we all like to have, kinky fun sex, but not with everybody in town, because that's not the way it's supposed to be. And my views are traditional, and my views may be wrong. And I'm not saying that everybody that does this stuff is wrong, but if you look at what's going on in this world and what our children are being raised to believe, and how many marriages are failing, and how people don't want to be in a relationship with one person because they can't stay faithful, and they don't respect themselves enough to save their energy to share with other people, with that one person that you connect with, stuff like that. I'm not saying that, porn and all that stuff is wrong. I think it is tearing the American people apart from tradition, from families, and from having the respect and love in the relationships. I do believe that, but that's my belief. I mean, have I watched porn? Yeah. If my husband asked me to watch porn, if it wasn't like a constant thing, sure. Because why? Because I love him and I would want to satisfy him in that way. But would it hurt my feelings in a way? Probably, because I'd wonder why I wasn't good enough, or how I wasn't able to satisfy him enough to where he would want to watch that. But men think differently than most women. Well, at least in my mind, they do. I don't know about today, but men are men, but that's not an excuse to disrespect your wife or your girlfriend, or vice versa. Women do it to their men. Do I agree with people in groups having orgies and stuff like that? No. Would I do that? No. But that's who I am. And it's not because I'm religious, because I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. It's because I, at a younger age, did mistake love for sex. So I was promiscuous. But I also didn't have any self-esteem or self-love or self-worth or anything. And I'm not saying that people that do this they have no self-love, because a lot of them do. It's what they prefer. This is what I prefer. But the more I began to love myself and see the beauty that I am on the inside and out, and what I have to offer people, it made me realize I don't have to be like that. I don't have to go chase love. I don't have to be promiscuous to get somebody to love me, because you know what? It wasn't working. And I was actually meeting the wrong people. And so I would prefer to wait for the person that's going to respect me and treat me good and love me. I want somebody to actually love me. Of course, my daughter shows me love, but then again, it's hard for her to, she can't fill in the missing pieces in my life. Nobody can. I don't expect anybody to do that. I'm doing that with myself, but I know that I'm not going to settle for anything less than what I deserve. And so if I spend the rest of my life alone, then I do, because I have enough self-love and enough self-respect for myself now to know that I can do it, and my life will still be fulfilled. I don't have to get married. I don't even know if I'll ever want to get married again, because I don't know. I would if it was right, and so I guess I should say that. I can't have any more children. I was damaged when I was a kid from people having sex with me way, way too young. I was blessed with my daughter. They told me I would never have kids, but God gave me a gift of her, and she is an honest to God gift from God. She is my hero, my number one. I mean, I would kill or die for her, definitely. I hope that if you are struggling with anything like I am, that you please reach out to me. We don't have to discuss it on YouTube. You could just kind of just hint to it, and we can exchange email addresses, but I think people are still having trouble with my email address. I will figure out a way to kind of change that, or I'll figure out something. Just give me your email address, and then I'll email you. How about we do that? And then we'll go from there, because I am communicating with the gal, which I haven't been able to, and I'm sorry for not texting you back. I'm planning on doing that after this video. I've been so busy, and I've just been, I don't know, I've just kind of had a rough 2 weeks, so I want to make sure that you know that, and that I will be getting to you right after this. Anyways, I will quit talking. I do want you all to know that I am here for everyone. I will do anything in my power to help you in any situation that you're in. If you just need somebody to listen to you, if you need somebody to, just whatever you need, please put your email address in the comments below, and I will reach out to you, and we can go from there. I will be sharing more of what my plans are in the future. I don't want to do it now, because when I do, then people stop it, or they steal my ideas, or they do everything possible to not allow me to move forward. I hope that my videos are helpful. I want you to know that I am genuine. I am a psychic. I am very connected to the divine. I do my abilities and my ways differently than most, and I'm not saying any of them are wrong, because I'll tell you, there are, amazing fucking readers on YouTube that blow my mind, that have actually gave me answers to what I'm going through in my life, to whom is doing it to me. So I will say that there are really, really amazing readers out there. So I give them like enormous props. And I would, when I write my book, I'm almost done with my book, but I have mentioned a couple of them in there. Of course, I'm going to get it cleared through them. I won't just publish a book with their names in it or whatever, or their business. But I will, when this is all said and done, I will definitely be promoting their business if they allow me to, when I'm speaking out about everything that's happened, because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, there's about 5 of them that the answers I could not come up with. I get the chills. Yeah. The answers I could not come up with were in their readings, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have known. Oh, I got the chills like majorly. So I really, really, really want to reach out to them, and really want to, share my story with them. And I want them to know that I'm so very grateful, and I will make sure that, that they are well known, and I will promote their business and, their abilities like 1,000%, because it's amazing. Just be careful of the ones that aren't genuine, that are not connected, because anyone can say they are and they're not. You can go to school to learn all this stuff, and it doesn't mean that because you go to school and you learn how to do this, it doesn't mean that your abilities are connected to where you should be giving advice or telling people their future or whatever. And that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying everybody that goes to school is wrong, because I explained I am taking courses on stuff to get certificates, because I want to be able just to have those for the people that believe that you have to go to school to learn everything, which I don't think you do. I think it's honestly, I think it's a waste of money. I think that it's bullshit, and it's just a way for people to become rich. But that's my personal opinion. Sure, like a doctor needs to go to school and, but there's not everybody in the world needs a degree to go work at Walmart, or to be a receptionist at an office, or to do, to even work in a bigger field. You know, it's experience, it's your knowledge, it's your willing to learn and stuff like that. It's not a piece of paper that really doesn't get you anywhere. And that's how I feel. And trust me, I have them, and and I'm still getting them. But I do want them just to back me up, and so nobody can come into my life and destroy that too. But whatever. I don't think after all this is said and done, I don't think anybody will pretty much be trying to harm me anymore. Thank goodness, if I make it that far. Anyways, I will quit blabbing. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their day. I hope that you enjoyed this. I know it was really veered towards me, but I wanted to throw that out there. I know that I have friends. Well, I think they're my friends, but I know I have people that I know that know my situation that think I'm crazy, or they think that, I'm just, I lost my mind because I've been through so much, and I just kind of wanted to throw out, this information and kind of throw it out there. I'm hoping that somebody will contact me that is willing to help me, even if it's just with advice. I'm really putting that out there today because I'm just really concerned with things, and I don't think I have very much time left. I think it's coming. So, and I don't want to go, I guess I would do almost anything for the truth to come out. So I'm not scared. I'm just really worried about my daughter and stuff like that. And the little bit that I've shared, you could see why. So anyways, I thank you again all for subscribing. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Share this video. That would be great. I am still working on my website real quick. I will try and have that done tomorrow. I will have the information by the end of this weekend on here, so you can contact me. If you'd like to make donations, that would be wonderful and very helpful. And we'll go from there. So everybody take care. I will probably not make a video tomorrow, just so you know, because I'm making another one after this. It's going to be messages from your deceased loved ones, because I know that you all enjoy that. And then I think I'll take tomorrow and the rest of the weekend off because I have so much to do. So please comment, like, and subscribe again. Share the video. And I love you all so very much. I'm sending much healing, positive vibes, and always my kisses and hugs and peace to each and every one of you. You have a safe weekend. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. And thank you again for listening to me and allowing me to share my story and share my gifts with you. I really appreciate it, and I hope that it is helping you. Thank you.